This is Zamira Scott, CEO of DDG Philly. Legendary Live currently presents The Plug. We are going around the city asking the top promoters, musicians, and artists what they really love about what they do, and if they could change anything, what would it be? So stay tuned.
For your touch, for your feel, for your answer, yeah. Many nights I cried from the things you do. Felt like I could die from the thought of losing you.
Jesus obviously won, right? Obviously. Musically, Stevie is a huge influence on me. Third, that's tough to say. Third, I would have to put like a unanimous, because I listen to a whole lot of music, so it would be tough. They're from, I love Anita Baker. I love to someone named Ryuichi Sakamoto, like a classical pianist, but it's more like a R&B type style. Not R&B, but it's beautiful music. I like the new stuff. I love Drake. I love Jay-Z, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, lyricist. My brother is a very good lyricist. He has an influence on me. I know that was a long third.
That's all right. That's a super big third. I like it. So what made, how did you go from producer to artist, or was it artist to producer?
Artist first, singer. I've sung my whole life, ever since I was very young, in church and everything. So I went to Montco, and then that was a great college to go to because it allowed me to kind of be free and be in the studio and get my hours and hours of random practice without people looking, to get that time in. So I guess it was very natural me turning into and doing production because I got a lot of time to practice and fail, and I still, I guess, maybe don't technically know everything and how to do it the right way. So I'm always just being a student.
So explain Good Thief Music, because you have a label as well. So explain that.
Yeah, so Good Thief Music is a company that Yuffie Zudu and I started, and it has a ton of partners because there's already partners that we were close to already.
Right.
Companies like Rotation Records, and we work with John Mastermind and Mandy Mozart, certain people that we've built a good rapport with. Todd Perry in California, also a very talented guy. A couple different people that we came together. Even I should mention Kachina Pindell, she's a very good writer. Malik Kral, also a very good writer. But primarily, Yuffie Zudu and I started a company called Good Thief, and it represents the good thief that was on the cross next to Jesus, who was looking over and said, hey, I know I did everything wrong, but could you still spare me? Could I still, inherit treasure? And Jesus looked at him and said that he would be with him, even though he probably did so many things wrong. And then there was the other person who was crucified next to Jesus, and he just was mocking him the whole time. Then get down, if you can. But GTM really it resonated with me, just the name, because I'm so imperfect in so many different ways, but I'm just so blessed by the things that happen around me, the talent that I was given, and no amount of imperfection will ever block the blessing, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's just something.
I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you that I can't let go.
Years coming up. Is there anything we can basically expect from you in the near future on anything you're working with? I saw you did something in studios, with Bino and something.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's so many things that are being worked on all the time. Try to bring the very best artists and instrumentalists around here and get sessions where we're creating things from scratch, and then I put the same amount of ridiculous hours into each record and we finish. So there are definitely some things that you can expect. You might not see them in the form, I guess, that would be the most obvious. But then again, I really don't know what to expect in the new year. I'm a very in the now person.
Good.
Have some plans, some things pending.
Right.
But I'll let those things happen first, and then we'll talk about them again.
Good. So what's your ultimate, like, I don't want to say an ultimate goal, but what is the ultimate thing that you want to do within your career?
That's an extremely hard question.
Yeah, it's a loaded question. Now, like, as far as, I guess we'll just say production. Is it just placement? Is it moving to, like, movie score and things like that?
I think there's no limitation. Like, I really do have a lot of thoughts in mind, different things that I would love to do. I would love to be involved with movie placement and even like creating shows and anything, games, you know, different things like that. But I think like the ultimate goal is just to change the world and make incredible music, be a great man, be a great father eventually, a great husband, you know, just grow in life. That's my ultimate goal.
Absolutely. Well,
Continuously, you know, try to reach for the strongest version of me that I could be. That's my goal right now.
Absolutely. What would you say to like a younger you? And I say this to everyone because I feel like if I would have told myself something like 10 years ago, like I would have done things a little differently.
I like that question.
Yes. So.
I can look at the camera for this. No. I don't know which camera to look at. It's all good though. I would tell them, and like get this, because this would be incredible if you are a younger me right now. Don't miss a single day where you didn't read at least 10 pages. Don't miss a day anymore, ever again. I would tell them, keep God first. Stay humble. I would tell them, read the book The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. It's a good book to start with, to give you the philosophy on life that will completely make your work ethic, you know, change. And that's what it really comes down to. Anybody that puts enough practice in eventually will be able to accomplish any goal they're trying to do. So surround yourself with people that are better than you.
That's amazing. I was sitting there like I could use that now. Like just that's amazing. Well, I thank you for taking the time.
First came around, you were holding it down. Now that it's ending, you're holding it down. Laid out the carpet to show us improbable's possible. We gotta go get it now. Time's of the essence, we can't get no younger. About time we represent where we've been coming. From when we said we should spread out the love. Put down our weapons, enough is enough. 12-year-old boy in Ohio get shot in the street. Hard pill to swallow to know he was shot by police. Hundreds of thousands of women and children tonight will have nowhere to sleep. And we look down on them, they just trying to get back on their feet.